We're back, you guys. I'm just finishing a couple minutes left on a video that's processing to upload. And what do I like to do after I film a video? It's hang out and play some guitar. And today, it's hanging out and playing some guitar with you guys. In fact, there it is. And here it goes. Publish. Boom. How to fly with a guitar. Just posted that video. Just basically, like all this channel is, some of my experience. Hopefully that helps someone else out there. I know if you've never flown with a guitar before, that can be a little intimidating, right? But while we're waiting for people to get in here, I think I got a loop set, and I'm gonna jam over it. Let's see. Man, adjusted the truss rod on this yesterday. Okay, let's see what this loop is all about. What's up, y'all? I love that little jam. What's up, everybody? Just posted a YouTube video. This is what I'm playing on that jam. We're going. Up, you guys. C-Stone, good to see ya. Got her dialed in. Hey, thanks. What's up, Devin? Yeah, Mateus. It is kind of that vibe a little bit. loving that SE Silver Sky. Dave, great to see you as always. Custom tailored, hello. Raheem, what's up, guys? What's up, brother? Sounds good. Hey, thanks, you guys. I'm liking that, man. I got the Klon on with it, too. Wampler Klon. Man, it has... It's got that good, you know, it's just, I don't know. Meant to go up to that 3 there, right? Oh, anyways, all right, you guys. I'm just jamming, hanging out. AZ, what's up? Mexican, please. I don't know what you mean, Raheem. What guitar is that? And Kit. This is a PRS Silver Sky SE, the cheaper one. I just adjusted the truss rod, so the truss rod cover's not on. But this is the cheaper PRS John Mayer Strat. Let's see. Yeah, so... Ah, that's a fun little groove, isn't it? All right. Very nice. Hey, thanks, you guys. What's happening, everybody? Hello from Russia. You know what's cool? I've got a vintage from the 80s Russian watch that I was gifted to for Christmas. Rateka, it's called. You can't actually see the name right now because the hand's above it. But it's a cool little watch. This is a Russian 80s vintage watch. It's got a skeleton back. Really cool. I don't know how to read what else is written on there because it's all in Russian, but I don't know any Sabotage. I don't even know if that's a song or a group or... I flew with my Strat by unscrewing the neck and folding it in half. Interesting. I don't do anything. I don't lower the string tension. I do nothing. I do nothing. And I've flown so much with it. But whatever works, you know. I love the necks on all the PRS guitars. I agree, Fudge Driver. I love this neck. It's a little chunkier than my American Strat, and I really like it. I really like it, man. Really like that tone that's going on, too. That... Oh, it's kind of fun. Not if you hit that major 7. That's not gonna work. Johnny B. Good? Man, I think they'll all... I mean, I don't even know all of it. What's it? Maybe I'm thinking Run Run Rudolph. I don't know. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Hey, okay. Hey, you guys. Great live stream off the bat. What is up to everybody? Just published a video. My experience with flying with the guitar, how I think about doing it, and how I've done it. Yeah. Hey, if you're in this stream and you like it, man, hit that like button for me. It helps. I got 50 people in here, 9 likes. I know that's some YouTube-ness, but you know, help a brother out. There's one. Thank you. All right, let me answer a couple of your guys' questions. Chuck Strawberry. That's funny. Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't even know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't know how to play it. Okay. Alex, I try my best in guitar, but can't play like that. I always like to see and hear someone playing guitar like you, bro. Hey, thanks, Alex. I'll tell you what, you can't play like that. I'm internally positive you can't. It just takes tons of practice, man. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years, nonstop, playing all the time. I also do it for a living, which means I get to play all the time. You don't have to do that to get good, but it just takes practice. It just takes a lot of practice. You know? But I'm positive for you. But thank you for the nice compliment, too. Might want to check the tremolo system. Did Jonathan have a question I missed? AJ, what's up, dude? AJ, dude, I need to look at, if you want to do it, I might make you a mod on here, just in case we get some of those people spamming the chat, or just anyone that says anything kind of, what do they call it? I don't know, inappropriate or anything. I'm pretty quick on that block button, but AJ, I think You're in here all the time. You'd be a good one. Okay, sorry, I missed your question. Who was it? Someone on here. Damn, that's a nice tone. Hey, thanks. Thanks, you guys. John Mayer. Okay. Having difficulty lowering the action on Silver Sky SC. Relief is set correctly. Lowest I can get. Any suggestions? Mazer buzz below that. Jonathan, you know, I'm not a luthier. I've had this guitar set up once. I also had them shave down the frets. That's a different thing. I just, my truss rod cover's off because just yesterday I adjusted the truss rod. There's a little bit of a bow and I brought it back up. And it's feeling fairly flat now. There's still just a little bow in it, but I like where the action's lying. That's my best guess, is trying the truss rod. If not, I'm not a pro. I'd say take it to a luthier, you know. I just, you know, I wish I could help you more on that, to be honest. But, okay, Jonathan, check the tremolo system. Yeah, maybe that's true. Here, it's locked, and they come locked. Not locked. You can bend it down, but you can't bend it up. Just crazy. You know, I've never even tried to do that. Should I? I don't even know where the bar is for this. Is this the bar? No. Would this bar work, though? It's my CE bar. Do they use the same thing? They do not. The bar is in a case somewhere. I never even used the bar, though. Okay, I think that's a compliment. You play music like you're a 30-year-old man that lives in a ranch with loving wife and takes care of horses and pigs and animals. I think that's a compliment. I think so. I am 30 years old, and I do live with someone. And there are, it's not our cows, but we're butted up against the farm. AJ, thank you again, as always. Welcome to the new people that are members on here or that got renewed. AJ's the man. AJ has single-handedly grown our community, no doubt. Always appreciative for you, AJ. Okay. Love to hear a solid song to learn. Slightly advanced, just learning a cool jazzy version of Amazing Grace and ready for the next jazzy gospel semi-advanced song. Okay. Oh, great question. Jazzy gospel, because Amazing Grace is a good place to start. There's so much you can do with it. Good one that I know. Isn't She Lovely? Isn't She Lovely is kind of a great progression. It's going. That's a great one. So the progression is going 6, right? And here I'm playing a minor 11 chord. It's a great voicing, your normal 6, but I'm going, add that note in, then do a dominant 2, and I'm playing it as a 9 chord. Then we're going a 4 with a 5 in the bass. This is a killer gospel style chord. Playing the 4 chord, I'm in the key of E, 4 chord with a 5 in the bass. You can also have that 5 up top with your pinky. Go. Then I'm playing a major 9-1. That's an E major 9 right there. This is a great thing. So 6, minor 11. And what the way you can look at it is it starts on the 6, but we're kind of doing a 2-5 back to this 5 bass note, you know? So I'm going 2, 5 to the 5, you know? And that might seem, if you're not used to that, that's going to seem confusing. But you can look at 6, major 2, 4 with 5 in the bass. Then we hit that major 9, 1. Really good. Then we're going to hit major 7, 4, dominant 3. Then we're going. So it's dominant 3 leading us to the major 6 chord. Dominant 2 back to that 4 with the 5 in the bass. If I play it right. I don't know, whatever, right? Anyways, I went on that for a while, but hey, bro, what's your setup? Benjamin, I've got I'm playing through a PRS HDRX20, obviously the SE Silver Sky, and then my board, which I can show you guys my board if you want, but I'm not an E flat fudge driver. How my frets leveled is well. Yeah, man, I wish I could help more, Jonathan. I really do. Sleep That Burns. How many other instruments do you play? Pedal steel, lap steel, ukulele? I always say this, I'm only paid to play guitar. I've got a mandolin over there that I could very shitty play just a couple things. I could play bass like a guitar player. That's about it though, honestly. I'd love to learn pedal steel, but pedal steels are expensive. You know, and know the ropes. Okay, AJ, how do I do this? Add as moderator, boom. Okay, boom, AJ. What is your favorite music era and what's your favorite style? Country, rock, alt? I love like a mix of like the country, blues, and soul stuff. All of that thrown in together, you know? Some old school country stuff. I mean, I love or I mean, there's so many different styles, right? You could do a... I love that stuff, but then I love going. You know, I love so much of it. Hey, 245, did someone do a tip that I missed? Guy, what's up, Guy? Can you play me John Mayer, please? Absolutely. And I'm behind on some of these, love how folks ask for songs and nothing in return. Yeah, it's okay. But I know, AJ. I'm way behind on some of these comments, you guys. Please refer me an electric guitar under $120. I have no idea. Okay, you want some John Mayer? I'll do the classic, and then we'll play like a not one. But right, the classic one when people come in here and say John Mayer, everyone wants to hear it. Okay, you want an OG Mayer song? Lazy lover, undercover, wasting time. Then one day in summer, I changed my number to cut my lines. Good love is on the way. Only but I know I'll be okay. Good love is on the way. I'm not a singer. I'm about to go. Whatever. All right, I got you, guy. Lil Wing? I can play Lil Wing. You play it much better than I do. I'm just messing around on Amazing Grace, Fishy. Yeah, 120 is super tough. I feel like 250 is more at the intro range, unless you want a really cheap something that I don't know, you know. I'm in Nashville. Don't know Master of Puppets. Expensive chords, there we go. You can that many chords, you just gotta learn it. You just gotta learn it. What did someone say? Someone said Lil Wing, but let me answer this stuff. Should I start a rock metal band? If that's gonna make you happy, absolutely. Love the way you play. Hey, thanks, Lisa. Never could learn the guitar, though, although it has been a while since I've played piano. Would love to learn to play jazz piano. Me too, honestly. Don't know any Linkin Park. June, thanks for the nice comment. Everyone's being so nice in here. And we got those likes going up in the stream. I appreciate you guys. We got the first tip of the day, too. Shout out to Guy. There's some John Mayer stuff for you. What kind of pedals do you have on our pedal board? I've got, honestly, right now, 4 overdrives, a compressor, a volume pedal, and then I've got an HX Stomp XL, which is running all my delays, reverbs, that stuff. I'm going into a real amp, but I'll tell you what, you guys, you want a little hot take? I posted the video, kind of my rig rundown, which if you want to see more of it, there's a video on my page of just what my setup is at home, and then it's what I take out live. And so many people were like, not so many, but I had a bunch of comments of being like, why do you have the bell and the nobles? Why do you have the bell and the nobles? I was thinking about making a video on this. The comments like that, for me, immediately tell me that you haven't played them. It's telling me that you've read on the internet that the bell is like the nobles, and you haven't played both of them, let alone both of them side by side, back and forth. The bell does more, and you can set it up differently. And I've got the bell where it has more top end coming through. The nobles I have does not have the bass cut, and it is beefy. And for single coils, I love it. I don't like it on humbuckers, but the bell I used on humbuckers all day, you know? I was thinking about making a video like that in general, just being like, dude, you know, this is just a thing, but are too many people just buying gear off the internet, you know? Because a comment like that immediately tells me like, oh, well, you obviously haven't sat down and played them both next to each other. Because so many people are like, why would you have the bell and the nobles? And I think any of those people, you've just read online that the bell is the Wampler version of the nobles, which it is that, but there's more switches on it, and I have them set differently. So even right here, like, look, if I'm on the bridge pickup, that's just clean, right? Now here's the nobles. Now here's the bell. See, I got that set. It's a lot brighter. This is darker. That's the nobles. There's the bell. So if I'm playing a... That's the bell. Nobles. Same flavor, but the nobles has a lot more low end coming through, and I can't dial that out very well. The bell, I've got it set to give more high end. So when I'm on the humbuckers, I'm using the bell. When I'm on the single coils, I like to fatten it up a lot of times with the nobles. You know, because the nobles will get too whiffy on the DGT. So just something to think about. Yeah, they're the same flavor, but they're different, especially the way I have them set, you know? It wouldn't make sense if I had them set to how they both sound exactly the same. Then why would you have two of them, you know? Anyways, okay. But I can play the heck out of some radios. Heck yeah, T-Money. That's all you need. Howdy, Tim. Hello, Aqua. Damya, what's up? Tim, any favorite exercises for improving speed and accuracy? I'll tell you what, Basil. I've been working on some stuff like that. And no, I haven't. I'd be faster if I had found anything, man. I'm not a very fast player. You know, a lot of my fastness comes from hammer-ons and pull-offs. You know, all that. But literally, I'm not that fast, man. See, even there, like, I'm using other stuff to employ speed. I've tried to slow it down and just... There's a crazy Guthrie trap lick that I still don't have down. Ah, it's hard, man. He's playing a C shape out of the 5 chords. What we're thinking. We're thinking 5 chord. But he plays it so quick. It's like... It's hard, man. It's a hard lick. But I wish I had a better stuff. ZZ Top. Bro, I play country and blues. Heck yeah, Benjamin. I have a country setup. What do you got? Hey, while we're in here, you guys, what are y'all playing on? What do you got? Do you know the song Amber is the Color? I know that song, but I don't know how to play it. I'm a terrible request guitar player, honestly. Four drives, is that what you're asking, AJ? Hello, Key of E, 12 bar blues. Please show us some classic go-to licks. Guitar time, 12 bar blues, key of E. There's so many different ways to do it, right? I mean, you could be going. You could be doing more country. I'm on the back. I meant to go. But like down low licks, you could just like, let's do it simple, right? I mean, right? You could be doing it over a blues and just do that. You know? See, now there, we went to the 5 chord. Now, why does that sound like a 5? Because I went, I'm sorry, the 4 chord is what I meant to say. Because I stopped on that A, you know? Back to the E. Here's a great one. Walk up to the 5 chord. Stuff to mess around with. Now that's more country sound. If I'm just doing straight blues, I might be just, you know, going. That's a great one. If we go to the 4 chord, I might just. That makes it more country when I go hard to that 5 chord like that. I don't know, you know, I'm messing around. Okay. Oh yeah, I've tried to join. Yeah, I try to join the stream whenever. Hey, well, ask some questions. I'll try and break it down some more. Hey, did we get another tip in the chat too, dude? I'm way behind on this. Guy, could you play some Chuck Berry, if not some blues? Well, there's some of it. There's some of it. You want some Stevie Ray Vaughan? This isn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan's blues regardless. But you know what I love playing? Kick on a little bit of that reverb when you get that. What's up? Wildlife. Hey, sorry, I'm way behind on some questions, you guys. Okay. Tim, what's the worst guitar you ever played? Whew, I don't know that I remember. I don't know. I mean, I've played some bad ones, right? But, like, I don't... Let me think about it. So good to hang out. Brock, what's up? Good luck at your opera at the... Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Got back from a week-long trip to Nashville. Dude, awesome. Hey, Brock, where's some places you went? Was it your first time in Nashville? That is exciting. What's it like performing in Nashville? I really like it. There's certain places and areas. If you're downtown, you're playing to tourists. If you get off of downtown, sometimes certain gigs, you're playing to a lot of musicians. Most of the time, everybody's friendly, but it just depends on the type of gig you're playing at. But playing in Broadway's fun, and I like it, you know, and it makes you some money. But, you know, now, like Brock just said, I'm playing the Opry on tomorrow. I'm playing the Opry tomorrow with Lanco. But this Opry is at the Ryman, so I'm playing at the Ryman tomorrow. Can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. Playing with the Opry band is fun. They're really good. No one can use tracks on stage. A lot of country bands, a lot of bands, almost everybody you hear, there's 5% of people that aren't using tracks. And they're vocal about it, like Cody Johnson doesn't use tracks. Now, you got to keep in mind, once you get to a certain level, you got a band big enough, you don't need the tracks because you've got 12 people on stage that are playing all the stuff, right? You know, but for most normal acts, they can't pay a pedal steel player, so they've got it in the tracks. Great thing about the Opry, no tracks, but the band is your tracks. They have all real people playing it, and they are awesome, man. They learned the song, and last time I played it, the guy that runs the 3 guitar players, kind of the head of them, called me and was like, hey, man, what part should we learn? That was the day of the show. I think they learned the songs at lunchtime, and they had to play a bunch of other songs that night, and they crushed it. Really cool, man. It's cool to like see the song come to life with every part being filled out with tracks. Even if you have a little electronic part, like there was something I can't remember that we had that was like an electronic type sound, and even there live they have a guy on a drum pad type thing that does percussion and that, and will play your sound live. Nothing is pre-recorded, even, you know, it's really cool. But be on the lookout. It'll come next week because I just posted a video today, but I am gonna do a whole gig vlog on what it's like to play at the Ryman, and this is the Opry at the Ryman, so we're doing just 3 songs, but what it's like playing with the Opry band, take you guys to the Ryman, hopefully take you to sound check, do all the stuff. I think it's gonna be really cool. So be on the lookout for that video. Anything Jimi Hendrix? I can play some, I'll do some Low Wing in a second. I don't know any Bob Dylan off the top of my head. I've tried everything on my Silver Sky SE. 7 and 6 is the lowest action I can get. I'm not sure. You know, you might have to take it to Luthier. I don't know. It is a Silver Sky SE, Capu. Brock. There's a Sherwood Green 59 Fender custom Shelly shop at Groons right now to die for. Really? Maybe I should take a trip to Groons. Are you a watch guy? I'm a watch guy in my own class. I can't afford watches like Mayer. But yeah, I love watches. I mean, this is a little, I'll show you. Right? The internet's all heard about this watch. It's a Omega Swatch. It's the Moon Swatch, right? This one's the Mission to the Moon one. Love this thing. Here I had sitting here. This I was gifted for Christmas. Is a vintage from the 80s Russian watch. Cool thing, skeleton back, fully automatic. I love watches. I've got a couple other cool ones. Nothing crazy because watches get expensive fast. You know, my most expensive one was a gift, and it's my most expensive one by far, which is still only like brand new, maybe $200 to $2,500. You know, but the daily driver right now has now been this Moon Swatch, which I just really like. It's just an Omega Speedmaster layout, right? But it's a Swatch, a real Speedmaster. I don't know how much they cost. It's more than $3,000. So a little out of my price range. Because I spend that on a guitar instead, right? Guys, killer live stream today. Hey, also, Guy and AJ and people that have tipped, can't thank you enough for the tips, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. Tips are always welcome and appreciated. Obviously, I mean, you're paying me money. That's what it comes down to, right? But I appreciate it. Not required, though. Never required. Okay. Using a Gibson SG in 335 running through a Fender Twin Tone Master with humbucker-friendly pedal board. My other rig for single coils, yep, is through the Roland. Nice. Terry, that's one hell of a setup, man. Able to tab one of those solo licks? Okay, great guitar time. I don't know if anyone's ever tabbed stuff. Can you play heavy rock on this guitar? I don't really play any heavy rock style music anyway, so I don't know. Neo soul stuff, I can jam on some of it. I'm way behind on the comments, so give me just a second, you guys. Sorry, I ran out of words. Fender pedal board, got it. Mixer Canada, good to see you. Telecaster, Hot Rod DeVille, Flashback. All awesome stuff. Paisley Drive, Kelly Tone Workstation, Boss Equalizer, and Chorus Poly Tuner. Fender Volume Pedal, Hot Rod Overdrive Fender pedal board. Killing it. Benjamin, also one hell of a setup. I've got a Hot Rod Deluxe that was my first tube amp I ever had. So it wasn't my first time in Nashville, first time since beginning of my journey of preparing seriously to move. Okay. Stayed in East Nashville. To hit up Groon. Absolutely. Hey, Brock, also a great place to stay. Brock, so you're looking at moving here, right? Brock Pate, and it's not Brock, you're not, there's someone else I'm thinking of that I don't think it's you. But record in Nashville, like Ryman is winning. It's impressive, man. Gobgraze, based in Oakland, but record in Nashville. Oh, I see. Love the channel. Hey, Gary, thanks, you guys. Crema coffee. Yeah, Crema's on. Look, I'm drinking Crema right now. It's my favorite coffee in town. Went there this morning. Also, you guys can't really see him. I got the dog sitting behind me. He's sleeping. Look, there he is. He's not having it. He had a morning. Moon Swatch. Yep, literally the Moon Swatch. I love this thing, man. I can't afford a real Omega. And this was a present from Janelle. She went to Switzerland and got it, which is really cool. For a pocket watch, well, that's cool, AJ. I'd be surprised if I meet you ever in person, AJ. You better have a pocket watch on you. I love Vince Gill, David. I should learn to play any. Or I should learn to play more. Sorry, I read a comment. What is up? Tack Ridge, what's up? Fender American Pro 2, Tele, or Gibson 339 through Deluxe Reverb or Fractal Axe. Damn, missed you at Crema clearly. Yeah, I just went today. Hey, great setup too, man. I like hearing your guys' setup. He said play Stairway. You know what? I'll do it for a second. Actually a great movement, man. Walking down that bass line, it's like counter bass. I think playing Stratocaster also. How do you sell it? Can you learn me something playing Stratocaster? You know, I don't exactly know what you mean when you say that. Guitar Slinger Deluxe. Dude, Vince Gill is so good. I'd always heard the name, but it wasn't until I moved to Nashville and my grandparents took me to... I'm just going to scooch Low Guy out right here because I am really sitting on the edge of this chair. I know Low Guy. Here, just right there so I can back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. There it is. This is a good dog, man. It's a good dog. He's 16, 17 weeks old. Good little guy. Italian Greyhound. Vince Gill, I had heard of him, but I didn't pay that much attention because I didn't come up on country music. I came up on John Mayer and Stevie Ray Vaughan, all that stuff. And my grandparents really wanted to go to a Christmas gig he does with his wife, Amy Grant, at the Ryman. And I went, and I was kind of like, oh, this will be whatever. And then that's when I was like, oh, he's like an incredible player and singer, and the songs were great. So then I had gotten into it. I wish I knew off the bat more how to play more of the songs. Oh, it's the G. Wait. We've been up all night trying to solve a problem. No, it don't sound right. I don't know what the words are. Hey man, have you checked anything that has been announced at NAMM 2025? Not yet. I don't think I'm gonna go. In fact, I got a message back to PRS for it. There's a chance I could go, and I wouldn't even actually go to NAMM. There's a chance I could go to something that's happening around NAMM. I had actually forgotten about this. I got offered this opportunity yesterday. I don't know. I view it as an opportunity where there's a very slight chance I could meet John Mayer, and I'm ready to buy tickets just on the slight chance that that happens, just to say hello. I don't know that that would happen, and I'd go there assuming it's not. But it'd be busy. I've got to let him know by today, too. I won't be at probably physical NAMM, because I'd have to buy a pass for physical NAMM, maybe. But there's something else happening around there, and I don't know if that's public or not, so I won't say it. But yeah, I was conflicted about that. I was conflicted. I was like, oh, there's a really small chance going to this thing I could maybe meet John Mayer. And I'm a bit, I mean, look, I'm holding, it's good, right? You know, I'm a big fan. And I would buy tickets just based on like a 2% chance that that could happen. Probably won't, but it could. But anyways, I haven't checked out any of the NAMM stuff. It's just over at the... Bro, do you take tips over Venmo? I absolutely do, Brock, and I appreciate that. My Venmo is just Tim-Avon. Capital T and capital A. Dash. There's a dash in between. It's Tim-Avon. So I absolutely do, and I appreciate that. How to sound more melodic and soloing. I feel like I'm bad when I try. Okay, absolutely. Let me read through a couple more of these comments, then I'm going to talk about that. Planning on coming to Nashville in the fall. I got accepted to Dark Horse. Nice. For recording. Have you heard of that before? I absolutely have, Grant, and I've worked at Dark Horse with some of the students that are in that program. This was years ago. But I've recorded at Dark Horse, and I've recorded with some of the students. The students are awesome. It's a beautiful studio. And if you're looking at doing audio stuff live or in the studio, that's a great route to go. It's going to be not cheap. I don't know how much it costs, but it's cheaper than full 4 years of college. You know, I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Tom Flo, welcome to the members club, man. Vince Superstar, absolutely. Black Dog, I'm wearing a Black Dog hat, and I don't even know Black Dog off the top of my head. How to sound more melodic and soloing. Okay, Tack, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I just so happen, I have a loop pulled up already, and right now, this is what I want you to focus on. This is what I'm focusing on with students, which if you're interested in a lesson, anybody, timavonmusic@gmail. It's in the description of this live. You reach out. People always ask how much it is. I do $1 a minute. Normally a 60-minute lesson. Happy to do a 45-minute lesson with you if you want. Okay. I talk about this stuff a ton with students. You know, because you might know how to play. So this will be a good progression. Maybe you know the E major pentatonic. Okay. So even off the bat, just there, when I'm just playing there, it sounds coherent. and good. Now, why is that? It's because I'm ending my phrases on a root note. Now, it doesn't have to be the root note, but when we're starting, land your phrase on a root note. Now, when you're moving chords, if I go to the 4 chord, so look, if I'm playing an E, that's an E right there. That's an E. Back to E. Now let's go to the A chord. Went up to the 5. Back to A. So look, I've got a progression set up that's just going A to B, A to B, 4 to 5 in the key of E. I never play E though, and this is what it sounds like. Then I'll turn on the loop. Now, how do we make that sound melodic? We're in the key of A major, but I'm never or E major, but I'm never playing the E chord. So if I just play E major, it works, but you want to emphasize the notes, the chord you're on. And you can start with just the root note, right? So if I'm just E major in it, it's... See there, if I'm landing on that A, that's not what it wants. It's on the 5 chord. So here's me targeting the end of my phrase on the chord we're on. Ready? See, that's literally A to B. Here's A. Here's a B note. There's a B note. You know what I mean? So see how right there, I'm playing simple stuff. It's easy. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. And when you're starting, you want to do that, but really focus on when I'm hitting that, I'm going... You know, and there I landed on the 5th of the 5 chord, you know, which that's the important of knowing these shapes, because up here I'm thinking, okay, there's my C-shaped B chord, my 5 chord of E, right? So any one of those notes are going to be good places to land. I have students start with the root of the chord to get that in, but any of them work, you know? So here, let's not just do the root, and I'll move all around it, right? See what I'm saying? So I'd start doing that. It's going to help you sound more melodic because you're intentionally trying to end a phrase that makes sense with where you're at in the chord. Now, obviously, it can get a lot more complicated than that, and that's just an initial guideline. There's no major rule, and you could do anything, but have an intention on where you're landing. I was just working with my buddy Gary, student yesterday, on the same thing. We kept hammering on, like, we want to end our phrase on the root note. And when you're first starting out, that's the key. If you're playing some blues and you're doing a simple lick, if I turn up the volume, it's on A. It's on A every time. Now let's go to the 4 chord. A. Anyways, good thing to focus on. I promise it's going to start sounding more melodic because you're having more intention. You got more intent. You're not just randomly playing a scale and ending wherever you want, you know? And I'd start with just when you're playing the scale, even if there's no backing track. That's why I can play an E major with no backing track and it sounds good, because I'm going. Went to A, right? Let's go to the 3 chord. Back to the 1, you know? It's all just some simple, I'm intentionally ending a phrase where I want to. And that's really important. That's what's going to make it sound, you know, like you're not just playing, you know. Because if you're playing that and I'm in the key of E, you know, you don't really want to land your phrase on the 6 right there. Now, if you're playing over an E6 chord, it's a little different, right? You might be doing something that's like that, where you're doing kind of what, like this thing? Or up here, you do this. Then it could work. Root, 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 root. See, you heard that right there, right? I intentionally decided to play that major 3, leading me back to the 6 instead of going to that 5 again, you know? I'm not saying you got to do that all day 1, but see the power of I don't need the backing track to make you hear the progression, and that's just even when it's simple, me landing on the root, just going. Okay, hope that helped. I know I talked for a while on that Grant. Or not Grant, sorry, who is that for? Tack Rid. I could play Gravity. If you're interested in lessons, hey, thanks, AJ. There it is. Okay, glad I made you a mod. You're the man. Hey, also, Brock, I got your tip while I was in the middle of talking that. Thanks, dude. Thanks for tipping on Venmo. Venmo's Tim-Avon. People normally don't do that, but I appreciate you. And the tips on, when you tip on YouTube right here, I keep 70% of that. YouTube takes 30%. Venmo, I keep it all. So thank you for that. Thanks, Brock. I'm pretty sure it was Brock, right? I know it was. I used to play for a national artist, Pat Travers, and we were endorsed by PRS. Got to meet John once. One of the nicest guys, an amazing guitar player. Dude, I bet, Mark, and that's awesome. Some point, someday, somewhere, somehow I'll meet him. And it sounds like right now, like just through PRS is my best chance. It's just because he's around stuff, I'm around stuff. Hopefully someday that intersects, you know. All I want to do is say hi. Say hi and thank you, man. I mean, I play because of that music. And a lot of people, I'm 30, coming up on 31 in March. It's a little bit of time left. A lot of people in my generation came up, you know, because I started with John Mayer. Then I realized, oh, in this song, he's playing a snippet from Lenny, and that's Stevie Ray Vaughan. Then I started listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan. Then I'm like, oh, Bold as Love is a Jimi Hendrix cover. I didn't know that. So John Mayer was the conduit to being like, oh, here's these other things. Clapton, right? You know, I mean, listen, here's Wonderful Tonight. Right? Listen to this all day long. Wonderful Tonight. Now Gravity. Where does it go from there? Anyways, okay, really messing around there, you guys, but several times, boom, 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 out goes the lights. Ha! Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, you guys. Plus, you're letting it breathe a little. Yeah, Jordan, you're right. When I'm talking about that landing on the root note stuff, you're also right that it's about the phrasing, man. Because if this is my progression... I kept that groove going the whole time, even though I'm playing a lot of root note simple stuff, but it's the phrasing. It's all about the phrasing, man. I'd do that all over the neck. How much reverb do you use in the live setting? Not as much as I have right now, because normally I'm in a room. Also, did we just get a tip, dude? Derek! Yes, thank you. Derek with the $10. Okay, Derek, let me read this comment. Sturgill Simpson is coming Midnight Rider, and the lead guitar player is playing exceptionally well over it. Could you look into that and break it down? Okay, Derek. Yeah, because you asked. And I appreciate the tip. So, yes, I will turn, or just wake my computer. My computer's not off. Back up. And I will look into it, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't Midnight Rider kind of goes like this, doesn't it? Or is that Can't You See? No. Let's tune, because it sounds like it might be a little out of tune. Is it the G string? It's always the G string. Okay, we're a little better, a little better. Little better. Okay. Derek, thank you for the tip. Hey, thank you any of you guys that tipped or just hanging out in the stream, man. I love doing this stuff. Just posted a video. Got a lot of cool stuff coming this year, I think. YouTube-wise. About to do a gig vlog at the Ryman, playing the Opry at the Ryman. Gonna be sick. Okay, so Sturgill Simpson. That's what he said, right? Yeah. Midnight Rider. Okay, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Okay, he's playing slide. Okay, they are playing in D, thankfully. Great slide playing off the bat. Now, I'm going to say I am not as good of a slide player as this guy, so I'll try and break it down. But, right, okay, here's the lick, right? We're playing in D, and it's just going to be... Okay, so we're playing in D. Let's see if we can cop a little bit of what they're playing, because I missed... let's see, I missed that turn where it's not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the Midnight Rider, Rider, Rider. Oh, does he go to maybe flat 7 there? Not gonna let them catch the no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight. Okay, slide-wise, here's my initial advice. I'm going to turn the tone down a little bit. I've got the slide. Now, we're playing in D. Turn on a little more drive, too, because of the slide. Now, D, for slide, my home base is going to be this A-shaped D chord. Now, I'm not focusing on that major third. I'm really focusing on this 5 and 1. And I'm doing that because they're in line for the slide. So I can go... Let's see if we can cop a couple licks. This guy, I can already tell, is a way better slide player than I am. But I'll try and cop some stuff. Look, he did it right there. Look. He's holding it there. Okay, so let's see what he's playing right there. This is what the slide player did. that on the slide. But so they're going. So that's weird. That's like a kind of major, like a flat 6 to flat 7 to 1. Right? So we're doing B flat, C. If I add that major third, that B string in it, it gives it a different character, especially on the D. You really don't want to be doing that. You can tease it. You know, but if I'm just going... It's really not the vibe, because up here I'm not playing a major third. This finger is not down. This is open. I'd probably play this in drop D if I was playing it live with this band. Let's see what he played. This guy's a really good slide player, and he's really good at using the slide and the fingers. I mean, it's above my pay grade slide-wise. But what did he play right there? You know, and there he's teaching the major third. He is using it there. So you're gonna... Here you go. I'll keep going through this, but any tips for nailing those pick breaks? They sound great with that clean tone. I want to keep going through this, but let me go on the clean tone for a second. Take the slide off. You're talking about like the... Like that's okay. That type of thing? So there, he is muting out all the strings except the ones you're going to play. And I'm either doing that with the flesh of my right hand or touching strings with this. And that's why the thumb is so important, man. Anybody, and look, I've got a guitar teacher that I love that's still a great friend. That was like my high school guitar teacher at school, right? And her big thing was like, no thumb. You're not allowed to use your thumb. Tracy, I love you. But look, if you're not using your thumb, you're one finger down from the rest of us. That's just how it goes. If you're not using your thumb, you just don't have as much at your disposal. You got to I'd start using your thumb, and those rake things, maybe I'm not hitting that bass note all the time, but I'm using it even there to look. So then I can hear that? Everything's muted but the note I push down. So when you go, even when I do that, look, I'm not hitting everything there, but these are muted. Even when I do that. Anyway, Derek, can't thank you enough for the tip, man. Thank you. Tim, any pro or con opinion on learning all around guitar without using a pick? Joe, pro or con? I'd say honestly no con. It's just adding more stuff. Now, I'm hybrid picking all the time. So even with the pick in my hand, honestly, I've got access to the pick and fingers. And if I don't want to do that, I do this. And then I've got thumb and I use these, mainly these three, right? And I just hold it like this. Some players are good at holding like this. Mayer does that. I've never been great at holding it like this and then switching back. I just learned to do this. So if I'm just on fingers and I'm going to play Human Nature, the John Mayer way, right? I'm using my fingers like this and I'm going... Now I could play that hybrid pick still, and then the bass note would have the pick where I go. Back to fingers. Play that all day. So my point there is, pro or con, there's no con. But you might as well get used to it. And you don't have to get used to it with a pick in your hand, you know? There's a lot of stuff I learned coming up that's no pick, where I'm going... Most of the time, the vast majority on electric now, when I'm finger picking, I'm just hiding the pick away like this. So I can do hybrid picking. Just strumming. Mixing them. So, you know, there's no con to learning it. You're just going to be better and have that much more facility. See how much I can do because I can do both of them, you know? And now I'm to the point where I can finger pick, hybrid pick, and play with the pick, all without ever taking the pick out of my hand. You know, obviously that takes time, takes practice. So, you know, I'd say start working on finger picking, especially if you like that kind of stuff. Okay. Love to meet him someday. Did I miss something that Tax said? What did Tax say? Do you like guitarists 50s, 60s playing Tennessee like any Nashville A team? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. I missed a bunch of comments before that tip, which I'm sorry, you guys. Pat Travers, okay. Just turned 25. Hey, congrats, Brock. Definitely instrumental in exposing me to great. Yep. Guitar roots early. Mom was a huge fan. Man, see, that's what exactly, right? Like, that's the exact path I went. John Mayer is honestly, right now, the current generation guitar hero. There's tons more coming up right now, you know? A lot of cats come up, Mateus Sato or whatnot. You know, we're starting to have the generation of guitar hero people now that were influenced, and the one they're influenced by is Mayer. And then that leads into all the other stuff. Mateus Sato is a great example. But there's so many good guitar players, man. But, yeah. Ever catch Daniel Donato set live? Yes, I've seen Daniel Donato, and I've met him before. Actually, right when I moved to Nashville, one of the few actual lessons I've done, I took a lesson from him over FaceTime. Or something. Online, I took a lesson. Okay, pick rakes. We did that. Don't know Sugarfoot. Pro Raconda, okay. At some point. That's awesome. Yeah, great claim. Congrats on Lanco. Hey, thanks, Mark. Hey, tonight, midnight. The album drops tonight at midnight, dude. Oh, I've got the vinyl sitting in the other room. I'd show you guys. I can get up for a second and show you. I am going to hop off here in just a little bit, but I'll tell you what, I would not recommend doing cocaine and playing. It's fun, absolutely, if you're into that. I'm not. I don't do that. I never do that. I imagine it's a good time. But, you know, if you're just playing in, like, you're with your buddies at a cover bar band and that's what you like to do, then go ahead. If you're trying to do this as a career, it's probably not the best route you want to go. Probably not going to be able to keep a job. That Old World Road's on forever. I got one more silver. Oh, okay, that's it. This is back from when I was singing. Just the approach. Yeah, Derek. Well, I hope Derek, tell me, I hope I broke that down some for you. Do you ever cover slide-in lessons? Definitely glaring hole. Absolutely, Brock, especially if you're brand new to it. You know, like if you're trying to take your slide up to the next level and you're already used to it, then I might not be the guy. Basically, if you can play slide as good as me, I'm not going to be able to help you. But absolutely, getting started on slide, totally, dude. I play a lot of slide stuff. Now, a lot of the slide stuff I play, and especially with Lanco, I play a lot of slide with Lanco, but it's a lot of stuff like this. I'm doing lots of swells and more pretty major sounding stuff. Greatest Love Story, if you know Lanco, right? The part I play is literally this. I'm going... I'm playing stuff like that all day long. Play it right. You know, the solo for that's really simple, but it's pretty melodic, right? There we go. That's the solo for Greatest Love Story. Go on. I can absolutely help starting off with it. So, absolutely, because a lot of the slide is going to be your intonation, trying to hit it right, muting out with your right hand, finger behind the left hand. There's a lot of intricacies to even just that simple slide plan. And then there it's tone. In making that pedal steely sound, I'm using a volume swells all day long. So, yeah, I absolutely can. Sweet Child of Mine, I don't think I even know Sweet. Maybe I do. Isn't that it? As good as I got for you is that. What tuning is that? All standard. All that slide I'm playing is standard tuning. Love the color of the guitar. Hey, thanks, Joseph. It's a SE, Silver Sky. And it is Stone Blue is the color they call it. Tuning's all standard for all that, dude. Belief by John Mayer? Dude, I haven't played that one in a long time. Whoa. Throwback. Yeah, that's where it starts. So. how the solo goes. I don't know. I don't remember, but the lick is... Anyways, okay. Impromptu neo soul riff. Here's an easy I don't know. I love the SC, Quinn. I love it. All right. Hey, check this out. Can we, Oh, I was going to try and add him in. I was going to try and add in Alex into the chat. Bring it on, Alex. Come on in. Let's hear him play. I will open up for a second person to join the live. Let's get Alex in here and hear him play. But actually not for real. I always just block people when they're saying stuff like that. But if we could, I'd bring him in. Boop. Okay. AJ, dude, thanks for putting that in. Dude, honestly, that's a huge help. Thanks, AJ. I'm glad I made you a mod, bro. New Guitarios, Billy String, Marcus King's huge one. Dude, I went to the CMA Awards. We sat right down on the floor. I saw everybody, every person, walked by everybody, everyone. From George Strait, walked right by him, to Post Malone. I mean, everybody. But, dude, Marcus King and his wife were sitting like 3 seats away from me. And I hate myself, but I wasn't brave enough to go up and say anything. I should have just been like, dude, I love your stuff. But I didn't say anything. But he was sitting right by me. Didn't say anything. Seen him live multiple times. Marcus King's an absolute killer. Absolute killer. Samantha, that's literally my cousin. Hello, Samantha, love ya. Patrick Droney, yeah, dude. I have seen him a couple years ago, but Patrick Droney's cool. He's like a version of John Mayer. Gary Moore rips Sharon, absolutely. Good to see you. Lanka, we're going to make it album. Dude, AJ, I'm going to have to put you on salary, bro. Look at that. Okay, AJ is the best mod. No doubt. Shout out AJ. Literally, yes, the album dropping tonight. Demo slide part on GLS. Effective as hell, yeah. Hey, thanks, man. You know, that's a great example of something that's relaxed, you know. Sorry, you guys. I get to playing and then I don't read the comments. Normally, anybody that's just saying anything like that, I instantly just block. And I think it doesn't kick them out of the chat, but they can't say, or kick them out of the stream, but can't say anything. Make it sing now. There you go. Anything by Jack Mayhoff? I don't, Alexander, and I'm sorry for that. Do you like the newer Vox AC30? Colton, I haven't played a newer one, but this year, for a lot of our gigs where I was backlining amps, I actually switched to an AC30 and started running the DGT through the AC30, which I loved, man. It sounds awesome. with humbuckers. Really liked it. Black Dog Labrador? I guess so. That's just the name of the company. I don't have a black dog. I've got a little Italian Greyhound that's sleeping right here. You want to say hi to everybody, little guy? Oh, he is out like a light. He's going to hate this. You guys want to see Stetson? He is a puppy. And he is a tired puppy. Look at that. Just saying, I don't want to do this. Got to take him out to the bathroom in a little bit. Then we got to get some food, but he is sleeping. He is 16, 17 weeks old, an Italian Greyhound. The color, they call this color red fawn, is what they call it. Look, little bud, I know you're tired. Just say hi to everybody. There he is. Look, he hates it. Oh, yeah, big yawn. Can you look at the camera? Ha! He's a great little dog. A little wild, but he's a puppy right now. The puppy. Look, and when he's not being rambunctious, he just wants to do this. He just wants to lay on you and go to sleep. Snack, what's up? Long time no see. Opinions on Weezer? I mean, I think great, you know. Groggy Stetson. Yeah, there we go. Cute dog. There's Stetson for everybody. Yeah, Tack, good idea. Good idea. I know, I woke him up. But I don't feel too bad because this dog goes straight back to when he's tired, he goes straight back to sleep. Straight back to sleep. Okay, you're right. I've got the truss rod cover off because I just adjusted it. In the chat, I was saying the other day I just needed like this much. I needed this much. You know, someone taught me how to do it. You want to do it in increments. Technically, you're supposed to let it sit for a day and adjust, which is true. I end up playing them immediately, and then it just slowly, it does take a day to kind of really adjust. But I close one eye, and I look right down the side of the fretboard. Right down it. Hold it just like this. And you're going to look and see if there's a bow in it, or if it looks like it's too flat. If you're getting really bad buzzing and your action feels too low, it might be way too flat, or bowed even maybe a little bit the other direction. But what you're looking for is if the strings are at the top of my hand, the bow like this. And that's where your action is going to feel a little higher. It's going to feel a little stiffer, and it's going to feel especially high up towards this 12th fret and whatnot. So all I'm doing, I'm not measuring anything, nothing. It's just by feel. I look down it, I tighten it. Now, there's still a little give in this neck. It is not completely flat, but I like where it's sitting right now, so I'm not going to mess with it anymore. And the action feels good, but it does bring it down just a little bit. So I do that. You go tighten for at least every guitar I own, mate. I can't imagine there's guitars that aren't this way because that would really mess someone up. But to the right is tightening it, and that's going to bring that bow up. Tightening it is going to remove some of that bow. And loosening it is going to add some bow, right? So they're going to go to two different ways. So right to tighten for me, and I'm looking to just bring that up a little bit. So down here by the 12th fret, it's a little flatter. Now here it is not completely flat, but I like how it's playing. And you know, I could get in and measure it and shit, but you can also just play the damn instrument, right? Does it feel good or not, right? It feels good, so I'm done touching it. Royals, what's up? Can you play some Human Nature? Dude, absolutely. I was jamming on earlier, but thank you for the tip, and I absolutely will play it for you because you sent a tip. Dude, I'll jam on this for a second, you guys. I got the Nobles turned on right now. Adds a little extra beat. Stephanie is a champion napper. He is when he decides to nap. I'll tell you what, after this stream when we get up, he will be wild. I promise that. Hey, thanks, Froils. That's me just obviously improving on it. I went my own direction, just jamming, you know. I'm thinking 4, 5, kind of down to that 3 for a second. Kind of 1, kind of 3, 1 with 3 in the bass maybe. Just 4, 5, 1 though is what I'm really kind of thinking there, you know. But hey, thanks. All right, you guys. I think. Oh wait, hold on. Let me answer Brock's question right here. How's bending on the Silver Sky? It sounds amazing when you play it, but I'm not used to radiuses under 9.5 inches. So Brock, check this out. This is my best advice I can give to you. When you say you're not used to it and not used to the radius, have you played it? You know, because dude, I don't pay attention. I know, honestly, I know a lot of the specs on a bunch of these, and the SE is different than the core. The SE is like an 8 point something. The core is 7.5. But here's the deal, man. Ignore all that. Put one in your hands. How does it feel? Put one in your hands. How does it feel? You know what I mean? I don't think about any of that stuff. Because does it feel good or not? That's what it comes down to. Each guitar I have has compound, different radiuses, flatter, less flat. And each one's its own thing, you know? So bending-wise, it feels good. I mean... Oh. I mean... It works, you know? I love that lick, dude. Going over the 4 chord, I do that a bunch where I'm going. You get out of it any way you want, but... Whatever, right? Just jamming. Okay, you guys, 105 minutes on the stream. I know some of you just joined. Lanco are going to make it. Album out. The link is right there. Thanks to AJ, our mod. AJ is the man. And thank you, AJ. I appreciate that a lot, dude. I'm assuming that's the link to it. I'm trusting AJ. It's not going to link you somewhere weird. I know it won't. But hey, thanks, you guys. The album's out tonight. Tomorrow, if you can stream the Opry somewhere, you look it up online. I'm playing the Opry at the Ryman tomorrow with Lanco. Then we got our album release party. Then we got a special whiskey jam on Monday in town, celebrating the album. And then we start prepping for the tour, rehearsing. I'm going to be making a ton of content for you guys. Lots of stuff coming. Really excited about it. So, all right, you guys. Great live today. Hey, thanks, everybody. Thanks, Brock. I appreciate it. All right. I normally don't entertain this, but for 30 seconds in the chat, I'll go. All right, there it is. All right, you guys, I'm peacing out. Everybody, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.